Yesterday is history. Tomorrow.
Gave what I could, but she called me a monster. Said she fell in love, then left, couldn't stop her. Little big straps, big blades, helicopters. Say I broke her heart, let me take you to the doctor. Used to be in pain, but I guess I'm really different now.
Hey, what's up everybody, Nazab here. Welcome back to another video on my channel and to another episode of Lumber Tycoon 2. I think this is episode 9. Welcome everybody from wherever you're watching this. And in today's episode, we're basically going to go through all of my freaking slots. I have so many slots. Alright, I got 6 slots and I haven't even looked. I haven't seen exactly what look at this guy. What up, buddy? What up, buddy? Anyways, I haven't really looked. Like, I know what bases I have and stuff, but basically I've been playing this game for years and I have built some crazy stuff in the past. Dude, this is like tempting me to just go load my base and just sawmill this and sell it. I don't know why. It's like worthless, but anyways, look at this guy starting brand new base. This is what you love to see here in Lumber Tycoon 2. People starting from scratch and whatnot. But anyways, yeah, since I have so many bases and I kind of also got like just want to take inventory of what we have. Like I want to go into my slots and see like which slots have what on them. It kind of like keep mental notes of like, okay, slot 2 has these gifts in it and this amount of money and all that. Just start kind of keeping track. So let's go ahead and load slot 2. As you guys know, slot 1 is the slot we've been on during the entire series. So this is our slot. This is the one that we're working on currently. It has nothing on it at the moment. So yeah, this is the slot that we've had. All we really have is the spookwood on it. We've got, you know, other woods on there, but we really don't have anything built. So I'm not even gonna bother loading that. But we have not looked at any of my other slots in game. Like I haven't shown you guys, and I honestly haven't visited these slots, some of these slots, in a long time. So I don't even know what is my slot 2. I know one of my slots is like a base drop. Okay, yeah, I remember this. I remember this base for sure. And then where would be a good spot to kind of like have a look at this place? All right, cool. Yeah, we'll load this one in right here. So this is slot 2, guys. This was supposed to be, so at some point during my Lumber Tycoon 2, whoa, guy is chopping every tree in existence. Whoa, lag. But here's my base. Basically at some point during my you know, my time playing this game and whatnot. Oh, okay, that works. Nice. If you leave these open and unload your base, the doors will get stuck and stuff, so at least those work right now. But yeah, you guys can see this is literally made out of sinister wood. It's like the rarest wood in the game, and basically the way I would do that is by duplicating these trucks and stuff. Like I said, I have disclosed this on multiple occasions that I used to exploit on this game. Not anymore. We are now playing the game legitimately, and yeah. But basically, you guys can see that the floor is made out of end times wood, spook wood as a frame, and then sinister wood as a kind of like main color. But basically, at some point during my Lumber Tycoon 2 days, I decided that I wanted to make a base for every season. So this was going to be like a Halloween themed build. You know, I was going to have pumpkins everywhere. I was going to like decorate it, make it huge and stuff. But of course, as you guys can see, it never got done. It never finished. I never finished this. And look, we do have some axes here. I don't think we really have much here. Maybe we have like a truck of end times, some wood there, some orange wood there. I've got one truck of spookwood. You can see all these empty trucks are the ones that I duplicated. And then I do have these candy bags from like 2021 or something. I don't even know which year these are from, but these are not that like old or anything. And so those are good to have because obviously they're not available anymore. And yeah, but that's basically it for this slot. Oh, I do have some blue wood in here. So that's kind of cool. I have some red wood as well, which we already have some of that. But honestly, I think we're gonna be getting some blue wood in the next couple of episodes. Not sure when though. But yeah, we have some blue wood in here. That's good to know as well. And you can see back here, I was trying to make like an automatic sorting system where I would just throw whatever wood in here, right? It would sawmill it and then bay it, like based on what wood is in these, it would detect and then drop it in. And it did actually work. It does actually work. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then, yeah, I don't even know what this does. Like, why is it like underneath? Oh, yeah. So if it doesn't go through, it actually come all the way down here, the piece of wood, and then it would drop into here, and then it would be pushed back this direction. because I wanted to make like a sorting system throughout my entire base. My entire base was based upon this sorting system, so it was gonna be just like a wood storage base. But anyways, it would come up here, and then these are the ones that go into these containers. You can see these ones actually have a piece of wood in the detectors because I actually sorted some in there. So I actually put them in there, and then it was supposed to come this way, get sorted into these, and over there, I don't even know. I think I was just gonna do it manually. Like I didn't even set up a because I couldn't get the conveyor to come through here. There's like this weird little corridor right here. Wow, that's bright. You can see how my face is red. By the way, guys, I did fix my green screen quite significantly just by blocking my window with a curtain, so that the light isn't messing up the thing. But yeah, and then it was supposed to actually just fall down here, same as it did on that side, fall down here, and then it was gonna come back this way, and it was supposed to go up to the second floor where I was gonna have even more storage, because this is not every type of wood. I wanted to have every type of wood implemented into the build and stuff. But yeah, I do remember this took forever to build, even with exploits, because I was literally just placing blueprints and stuff. Obviously made it a lot easier, and of course I have the sold sign right there. So yeah, that's it for slots 2. That's pretty much all of it for slot 2. Let's go ahead and go slot 3 now. Alrighty, here we are in slot 3. I don't know who signed this. I don't remember who signed this. I was trying to make my signature like a Nazab. You know how I have the horns. I was trying to put horns and stuff, but nah, that is not gonna be my signature, guys. Don't worry, it's not gonna be that ugly. But this right here is basically, like I said, I was trying to make like a base for every season. So this was gonna be like the Christmas base. I was gonna make a huge ice castle, and then basically that was the idea. But all I really got was the walls, and then I started detailing this with end times wood and birch wood, as you guys can see, like to make like particles of snow on the floor. And that took so many tiny blueprints, like so many. Like these are all like little floors and stuff that I actually placed down, tiny tiles. Each one of them needed a cube of whatever wood, right? So it just took ages, and I never even finished it, and I never continued it just because of this. And another reason I am showing you guys my other slots is, as you guys can see, both slots that I've shown you guys so far are not completed by any means, and they have a lot of work to be done if they were to be completed. So once we're done with this slot, if we like, okay, we already built a lot of stuff on this slot, we can always move on and build more stuff on these slots, continue these slots, because I do think having an ice castle going like all the way up, you know, would be pretty dope. Like that would be a dope idea to have, like a huge Christmas castle loaded every December when it's, you know, Christmas season and whatnot. It would be dope. But anyways, that's pretty much it for slot 3. There's nothing on here built or anything, nothing that I really think is valuable. There's some ice wood obviously and some end times wood that we could build with in the future, but you know, this is slot 3 right here. All right, moving on to slot 4. Okay, so slot 4 is kind of annoying. It's huge. It's just basically a big plot of land that got base dropped while I was playing. I was just about to start playing on this slot when this happened, and look, there's another base drop over here. The only problem with this slot is everything that's on it is not, I cannot touch it. Like it won't let me actually grab any of the stuff that's on it. I've tried multiple times to like grab gifts from there and stuff, and it's just completely bugged out. We'll see once it loads it in. Look how slow everything's loading in. It's just terrible. And yeah, if anything, we might just take the money from this slot and just never grab any of this stuff, because there's so much just random gifts and stuff all over the base, and it's glitched out. Like you can't even grab any of this stuff, and yeah, that took forever to load in. But like if I tried, like let's say I try to grab something, doesn't matter what, but say I'm okay right here. I'm grabbing the gift, right? I'm grabbing it. All right, I grabbed it, right? Where'd it go? See, I can't grab stuff anymore. Like it'll work for like a 2 seconds, and then this will happen where I cannot grab absolutely anything. And also the entire server is lagging right now, by the way, like extremely bad. I already know, like if I try to respawn my car, for example, while this like slot is loaded, I can't grab any of that stuff. But if I try to like load my car in while my slot is loaded, while this slot is loaded, I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know what exactly. Yeah, you see, I already clicked it. It's taking forever. to like spawn the car in, and I'm actually feeling like the frame rate's dropping as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and load another base before we like disconnect. Even the menu is taking a while to like load in. And yeah, we might have to rejoin servers. This is why I never load this slot. If anything, I'm just gonna send myself some money with this slot and then leave and never come back, because this is nice base. Lol. It's not a nice base, man. That is not a nice base. Why is it so laggy? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. But yeah, that's basically it for slot 4. Slot 4 is kind of just a base drop. Alrighty, guys, and here we are on one of my favorite slots, actually. One of my favorite slots to work on and to just be like, to just load in, because it just looks cool. It is unfinished as well, like most of my other bases, but just look at that. Look at that majestic beast of a base. You know, it's not the biggest thing. It could be like taller or whatever, but this is crazy. Like, this took me ages and stuff, and this was supposed to be like my main base where like I would sell stuff. I have shelves of like items and whatnot, and I really did put a lot of effort into this, regardless of, you know, the exploits that I was using. I was just having fun with the building system, and I didn't want to have any restrictions when building. So I wanted to be able to build out of whatever wood I wanted. I just wanted to like build stuff. So, you know, if exploiting was the way that I could get to do that like freely like this and build crazy stuff like this, without much effort, then that's what I was gonna do, because that's how I felt like I would enjoy the game the most. And yeah, so I still have a bunch of stuff left over, but this is basically my shop slot, like my shop here. I've got all kinds of axes stocked up and stuff. And yep, I've got, so basically my goal was to have loose items and then have their boxed versions as well for sale, and then have their gift versions as well for sale. So I had the gifts for all of these axes. When you open this gift, you get this axe, which gives you the loose item. So I wanted all 3 versions of every item. I wanted to have every item in this slot, but it was very hard to get a hold of every item so that I could duplicate them and stuff. So it took a long time just to find all the items. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is the cone. Then you open this and you get this box. You open that box and you get this item. So that's basically the entire idea behind this slot right here as well. We've got, I don't know how the heck I planned to put loose like balls there. I guess I was gonna put wires across, but I have the gift and then the box as well. So you can see we've got basically like a shopping like store here. Got a bunch of axes here. So this is basically gonna be probably one of the main slots that I take stuff from, because I'm probably gonna like take all these items, or I'm not really sure what to do with them. These are actually like, I can actually grab these unlike my other slot, because this isn't like base dropped, I guess. I don't know what happened to that other slot. It's just completely bugged out. But yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you could tell this is exploited. You can 100% tell that this is not legit. And it's also kind of basic. I feel like you're more creative when you're playing the game legitimately, which is why I'm still able to be creative in this series, because I have all this money and all these items. So I'm still able to be creative and still be legit. So like, I feel like we're gonna build some crazy stuff. If we build something like this, it would be pretty nice too as well. Yeah, so basically that's basically it for this slot. One of my favorite slots for sure. So let's move on to the next slot, which I believe is just an empty slot, so it doesn't matter. Slot 6 is just a slot. So slot 6 is just an empty slot, you know. All right, yeah, so as you guys can see, I'm not even gonna load it. It's just basically like me starting to build something over here. It was supposed to be like a garage, or I don't even know what I was building over there, but yeah, this is just pretty much an empty slot. I do want to know how much money actually I have on this. Should load pretty fast. Okay, I have 9 million on this slot, and I'm not even keeping track, but most of our slots so far were maxed out on money. So yeah, okay, that's gonna be it for this slot. And now I'm gonna go basically to my alt account, and I'm gonna load a slot there. Alrighty, so here we are on my alt account. I'm just gonna go through the slots because I think a lot of these are gonna be empty. Let's go through the first one. That's an empty slot, but I think I have, okay, I only have 1,000 on this one. That's a weird amount of money to have, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and I can't even load my slot for 60 seconds. Alrighty, so slot 1 just has $1,000 on this account. I don't remember almost anything that I did on this account. All I know is a lot of it was to do with exploiting. I was just like using this to like store money and stuff like that. So let's see. I'm sure a lot of these slots are going to be maxed out on money. And this is actually a slot with one of every gift at the time that I was playing. One of every single gift in every single truck. Well, in a truck. So basically I would duplicate these trucks onto my other bases, but this is one of every gift and in the game. Or item in the game. As you guys can see, I have a candy truck, and I do have a pink candy. One. One very, very special pink candy. I do have the bold and brash painting. I have one of every painting. So actually this truck is basically the truck that we got from the blue in the blue video. So I could just use that to replace that because that was crazy and I can't believe I lost all that stuff. These are one of every gift that kept coming out after I stopped playing the game. Like I kept buying for a couple of events. So I do have one of these, thinking I was going to be able to duplicate these, but that's just the only gifts I have of those. These are just old gifts. I have every item in the game and every boxed item in the game. So this is just basically like everything on my alt account was just kind of to exploit. So we're not going to be using this account too much except to give ourselves money and stuff like that. Or grab items or whatever. It's whatever. Alrighty, so this is slot 2. This is actually the slot that I loaded in a previous episode. So I'm pretty sure all of our money is gone on this slot because I sent it to my other slot. So yeah, you guys can see it. We only have 4 million, but we do have these big modded logs of sinister wood here, which is pretty epic swag. And we have some more over there, and we got some. What is this? Oh, some like lava wood that we can chop into 1x1s. I was probably trying to make a truck for lava wood. Yeah, there it is. I was chopping it up and putting it in there to duplicate it. And then here I just wanted to have a layout of every wood in the game. So that's what I did. Doesn't really help you that much when you, in the grand scheme of things. I also have these big modded spook logs as well, which is cool. Pretty dope, pretty cool. Let's move on to slot number 4 on this account. And I do have another account. A second alt account. I know, right? So many alt accounts. Where I just was playing just for fun, I guess. And I just kind of wanted to start over, and I just made a completely new account just to play this game. Don't judge me, but I have like other slots and stuff. I'm not sure that's the account I'm most curious about. And it's also the account that actually has my biggest or my favorite base. And it's not completed. It's like a incomplete. Well, it's like an incomplete base. Like I never finished it or whatever, but it is one of my favorites. Let's see if this thing can load now. Can you load? Can I not click settings? What is wrong with me? My sensitivity is way too high on my mouse, but I just like it I like it that way. But yeah, that other account does have my favorite base of all time. And it might be kind of somewhat an inspiration to what we build in this series or in this slot that we're on right now. It might kind of inspire me a little bit. I think this one is just a truck, a pink truck with gifts in it. But I want to see how much money I have. Okay, so that's 19 mil. Most of these slots are maxed out. We're just gonna leave because I don't want to wait. Alrighty, so here is slot 5, which is basically again, it's just a base drop. It's just on a way smaller scale than the other one that I had, and so this one doesn't lag out, and I actually am able to grab whatever I want from here. There's a bunch of stuff on here. Actually, there's like enough stuff to like make a store easily. I could sell all of this stuff. I do have the I cheated for this axe box, which is the end times axe box. You're not supposed to be able to have that, but I have it. It's weird. But I've got pumpkins. I've got all crazy stuff that we can use to build in the future. Yeah, that's basically all there is of importance here. Just a bunch of crazy random stuff in a box. Let's go ahead and move on to slot number 6 on my second account. Alrighty, and here's slot 6 on my second account. This is not really sure what this is. I actually don't remember, but I do have 2 million on here. That's pretty good. I've got some pumpkins and some candy bags here from I don't know which year. Some fire axe. I do not remember doing this at all. I don't remember being on this base ever at all, but I have a lot of mini axes on here, fire axes. Very useful stuff if you ask me. This is pretty good stuff to have. My sign is still here as well, which is good because I wanted a sign for my builds. And yeah, this is cool. Okay, we got another slot. And oh, now this right here is a precious item. I'm pretty sure I've duplicated a bunch of these, actually. I have some more in my other slots that I was just at. I wasn't really paying attention to what items I have in these slots. I just know I have items. I'm pretty sure if I wanted to find an eyeball, I could find an eyeball at like whenever until I run out. But here we go. We have one eyeball here in this slot, so that's pretty cool. We can go get the end times wood at some point in this series. So let's go ahead and move on to yet another account. And yeah, we're just gonna look at those. Alrighty guys, and here we are on yet another alt account. This is the beans with water, one of the classic. Whoa, dude, whoa. Actually, I've never had one of those, and I don't have one of those, and I want one of those. We need to get one of those. I'll find someone to buy it from. But yeah, basically this slot right here, slot 1, that is size 6. One of my favorite slots. Let's go ahead and load that in. Yeah, this account was basically just me messing around, but I'm pretty sure I also stashed a bunch of money in some slots in this as well. So let's see. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to load. I don't really remember exactly what I built, but let's see. Alrighty, there it is, the majestic base itself. As you guys can see, it kind of follows that idea that I had in one of these episodes where I was like, we should have it so like the terrain is like the walls, you know. So this is kind of like that, and I was gonna build some type of huge building going all the way up. My main thing is about building in this game is you want to be able to keep going up. You don't want to build something that limits you up here, because there is no sky limit, but there is limits going this way, there's limits going this way, limits going that way and that way. So once you use up the first floor, you want to still be able to make a second floor. And once you finish the second floor, you want to still be able to make a third floor. At all times, you don't want to basically have a roof, because then you're going to have to build something on top of that roof if you ever get to that point where you're like running out of space. Because you do run out of space, you have so much stuff to actually have space for. But again, this is another one where it was kind of like I wanted to have a sorting system. So I did, I basically put, well, yeah, I basically put, I'll show you guys right now. But this is basically right here, the automatically sorting system. And kind of like that other base we had, this is supposed to be, and I'm supposed to have glass in there, but there's no glass. This is supposed to be like storage and stuff. Okay. Well, I can't get into my own base. Nice. Because of you, sir. But we do have some spook wood here, and we also have some sinister wood and end times wood. That is crazy. We've got all types of stuff. Now down here, there's not much lighting. As you guys can see, there's only lighting halfways. Got some more eyeballs right here. This is pretty good to know about. And this, yeah, like I said, this was just gonna be storage. So all of my gifts are under these conveyors and stuff. You can see through to the woods that I had and stuff, and you could open this door here and get back out as well through here. I really just like the design of this and like the ability to keep on going upwards and not stopping. That's the only reason I really just like the way I built this base and how it came out. There is also an automatically opening door here that I built. So if you like move this axe out of the way for a second, you'll see that the door will close. If a car drives up, it'll open. You step off, it's gonna stay open for a little bit, then close. It's a little bit fast though, and I got annoyed of actually having to, so that's why I just put the maniacs right here to just block the signal. Which is interesting that a maniacs blocks the signal of a laser. So if you guys are doing something with that, you know, you guys can use that information as you will, you know. How do I like actually get this to sit how it was though is another question. There you go, like that. Perfect. Oh, it's like it's very shaky. You need to stay in place. You got it? There you go. Keep it open. Keep it open. All right. And then still clicking and stuff, but over here I've got a sawmill on its side. Not sure why that's there. And this was supposed to be a storage system, or a storage little shed, I guess. And also there's a little opening here for you to use the sawmill and like edit the width and stuff. I really like that design too, and I also love the design of the stairs just coming up and whatnot. I really like this base. This base was one of my favorites. I love the neon wires going down. It just looks like, you know, if I built something going up, it would be like a good base to have. Like it would be a dope base to have and stuff. So yeah, all of these bases I'm showing you guys mainly because we're probably gonna end up working on these bases at some point in the future and continuing them. So this is kind of like the first episode of like all of these bases, or the first time I'm showing you guys all of this stuff that I have built from years ago. Like I'm talking years ago, and it brings back a lot of memories just building all of this stuff. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys. But that's basically it. I'm pretty sure I have no saves right here. If it loads. Oh, why is this guy standing still? Did the game just explode and die? Oof. Okay. There we go. But as you guys can see, I have no saves on these. I'm not sure what I have on these slots over here. Oh, also, by the way, there's wires in the floor. That's why the lighting is only halfway. I basically used B tools to build inside of the floors as a lighting source. What in the world is this? Holy cow, I actually don't remember this base. I have a base here? Could someone please donate me 1 mil? I'm really poor. Dude, I have an actual like base here too, like an actual build and stuff. And I have more eyes. You know, eyes are the way. And I only have 79,000. I think I was just playing legit at some point. And I just kind of got bored and I just wanted to play. So this is just kind of something I started on. Again, might come back and work on this. I'm not sure. But yeah, oh yeah, this is the one where I had like a garage. I think this was supposed to be like a house. Since I've never built a house in this game, this was supposed to be like my first time building a house. I remember kind of now me playing this and whatnot. But let's move on to last slot. This is the last one. And I have another sign here too, so this is good. We can always get more signs. Oh, the Scooby-Dees. Nice. We got Scoobs, Alpha Axes, and we have, oh, I actually do have more pink candies. Nice. Interesting. I don't know where that came from. And then everything is like one layer up because I was gonna put a floor in here. So like there's like a spot here for like the floor to go, but I never really got to it. And then in here it was gonna be just this as the floor because it's a garage, you know. It's cool. Alrighty, this is slot 6 on my third account. And I think this is actually the museum slot. This is actually where I kind of organized everything on the floor. And like I just wanted to have one of every item. This was kind of the entire purpose of this slot, was just I want one of every item. Basically. And you can see how like organized everything just is. And I'll show you guys here in detail, kind of like it's pretty much a museum. I wanted to have one of every single item in the game. And at some point I took all of these items and that's how I made those trucks. So I started with this base actually, and I like set up everything like this, and then I would hit save on the base and then just completely destroy everything, put everything in trucks, drive it onto another account, reload the slot, and everything would still be perfectly set up like this. Even though I just took all these items and put them in a truck and moved them to another base, it would reload and all the items would still be there. And that's how I made those trucks from those other slots that you guys saw. But as you guys can see, I've got every axe boxed, gift axes that come out of gifts, then boxed, then they're full loose versions. I've got axes that don't come in gifts, but have boxes. So here they are. And then right here, the Twitter axe, the Beesmas axe, and the rookie axe, I could not get a box for. But so these are just loose axes. Boxes, axes that have boxes, and then axes that have boxes and gifts right here. And over here you guys saw I've got every candy bag. I haven't added the brand new one yet because of like I haven't updated this museum. I'm sure there's a lot of items missing, but I've got like every pumpkin at the time that I was playing. And I was using the wiki, by the way, for those of you that are wondering like how did you know what items are in the game. I was using the wiki and basically just server hopping, asking people, do you have the chicken wing? Do you have the blue turkey? Like I was literally just looking for one of everything, and then I put everything here. I got the raspberries, or what is this? What is this called? Can of cranberry sauce. There we go. Then here's the eyeball. I don't want to touch that or it'll go flying around. And then the axes, of course. And then this is where I started with items that have gifts all the way down. And I was supposed to have a section for items that don't have gifts, just boxes. But I don't think I got around to that. So this is basically the extent of the museum. All of these items were in the game back then. Now there's more items out. I'm missing a couple vehicles, a couple of stuff. But yeah, we could kind of make some version of this that's actually nicer and like actually build something around it, because obviously this just is it's just items on the floor. But like if we actually put this in our base, we could actually do something with it. But main reason I wanted to do this and just show you guys was basically just to show you guys my my old bases and whatnot, and kind of react to them and just kind of like be like, oh yeah, this is what I did back then, back in the day. But now we're back and we're, you know, gonna move on to the base that we're working on right now. So alrighty guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Actually, I'm gonna end it right here. We are gonna come back with episode 10, where we're gonna be basically starting on building on our base and, you know, doing stuff. And wow, we got more bases coming up and stuff. But yeah, I shall see you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, do all the cool stuff that I'm supposed to say. Okay, hold on. No, let's not do it like that. Let's not do it like that. Alrighty guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of Lumber Tycoon 2. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe for more videos like these. I'm gonna be recording the next episode, and we're gonna be getting back into the groove of just building and whatnot. This is kind of just a chill episode of me just looking at slots and whatnot, and just kind of keeping inventory of what I have and whatnot, stuff like that. But if you guys enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Nah, I can't say it like that. All right, ready? Alrighty guys, that's gonna be it for this video of Lumber Tycoon 2. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. We're gonna get back into building and, you know, building base, get cool things, cool items, all of that good stuff. And we are also starting the Discord channel by the next episode, so stay tuned. The Discord server. You guys are able to join the Discord server, hop in the game with me. We could play together, get some wood. Well, look at this guy. There's a cat attacking me. Okay. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
All this shit you did to me, don't think that I